These are the 25 books that I would like to read in 2025. This one is horror romance meets science fiction. Tell me is she prettier than she was on the internet? I'm not gonna text it to you. This is a message for future Larry from past Larry. Hello my shiny baes, hello my besties, welcome to our 25 for 2025. I know, how catchy does that fucking sound? I didn't come up with it. I saw everybody else doing it, so I wanted to partake. I am nothing but a follower through and through. So anyway, I've taken a liking to putting a straw in my Alani. It's not aesthetic, right? But it preserves the lip gloss. So I'm kind of vibing with it. What do we think? I like it. It also gives it gives a bratty attitude. It gives cunty, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying because it doesn't. It's so hot in here. How is it so hot in here? It's literally, please hold, like please fucking hold. It is 20 degrees outside. How is it hot in here? Help. These are the 25 books that I would like to read in 2025. Now, of course, I would like to read more than 25 books. Okay, there's a lot of books I want to read. My goal for 2025 is in fact 100. But these are 25 books that I'm putting my hand, what is that saying? Putting my hand there? I'm putting my hand down and saying I'm gonna do this. No, I'm putting my hand. Love, what's that saying that's like, I'm putting my hand down? You're determined to do something? I'm putting my hand down. Like your hands, you put them on something, like swear kind of thing.
Text it to me.
I'm not gonna text it to you. Giant's in the shower.
Hello?
Hi, you know that saying that's like, hands on this?
What's the saying trying to say?
The saying's trying to say I swear to you, like hands down is for real.
Like all hands on deck?
No, not all hands on deck. What are some different sayings about hands?
All hands on deck?
No.
You sure it's not that one?
I'm literally positive. It's just me. All hands on deck who? Like it's something like I'll put my hands down if this is wrong.
You could say, Scouts Honor.
Scouts on it! Okay.
Cross my heart and hope to die. I swear on my mother's graves. You have my word on it. I promise on my life. I bet my bottom dollar. I'll put my money where my mouth is. You can take that to the bank. I stake my reputation on it. I swear on the stack of Bibles. You can count on me.
Okay. I'll pick one. These are the 25 books I'm gonna read in 2025. You can bet your bottom dollar. Okay, it's whatever. It's done. You know what's something I really wanted to be saying? Like, guys, in Brazil, you say something like you're like angry or like you're saying someone's like annoying or someone's like, you cannot believe they just did that, like the audacity that they had. So you're like, cara de pau, and it means like face of wood. So I was saying it to my mom and I was like, I'm just gonna start saying it in English, like face of wood. So no. Okay. Anyway, these are the 25 books that I'm going to read in 2025. Okay, this is my goal. I would like to read every single one of these, meaning that they have been in my TBR either for a really long time or they have joined the TBR recently, but I really am excited to read them. So they're on here. So these 25 books, by the end of the year, I'm gonna read them. So this video, we're making it in January. In December, we're gonna go back to this video, okay? We're gonna watch it together and we're gonna make sure that we read every single one. Well, we're not gonna watch it together. Maybe I'll just hold up the books and we'll see which ones I read. However, future me decides to do it. That's none of my business. Anyway, so here we go. First book of my 25 for 2025 is Crescent City. I do wanna read all of them, but I'm just putting Crescent City on here. Now, what's Crescent City about, guys? I don't know. It is 800 pages, but it just says, Bryce Quinlan had the perfect life, working hard all day and partying all night, okay? Until a demon murdered her. Murdered her? Oh, closest friends. Oh no, Bryce. I'm so sorry. So when the accused is behind bars, the crimes start up again. Bryce finds herself at the heart of the investigation. Wait, that's not at all what I expected. That's a really interesting plot. That is not what I thought. So it's that, but like make it fantasy? That is not at all what I thought the series was about. Half-Fae Bryce seeks vengeance for murdered friends, joining forces with enslaved Angel Hunt to cover a dark power threatening their city. That's actually really fucking cool. I will have you know I did not know that that's what Crescent City was about. I really did not know. You can bet your bottom dollar. You can take that to the bank. Anyway, Crescent City is my first book on my 25 for 2025. A lot of these you're gonna notice it's fantasy because I'm in a fantasy era currently. We will see if that changes, then none of these will be read. Fuck. But hopefully that won't change. We're just gonna hope for the best. Next up, we've got this one that is City of Gods and Monsters. This is a House of Devils novel. It says, when a devil is hunting you, there is nowhere you can hide, which you know is so true because I know that if the devil was hunting me, I would be like, where do I go? Like maybe Florida. I'm assuming he lives there though. A human woman must work with a feared, dark-slaying circle to rescue her friend from a supernatural bounty hunter in a city where humans are at the bottom of the food chain. Now, the reason why I really want to read this is because one of my besties, Mariana, is obsessed with it. So therefore, I must be obsessed with it. Like, the guy from this book is one of her, like, #1 fictional book boyfriends ever. So therefore, I must love it, right? And I think the series has 4 books. Is it done? I think it's done. Oh my god, it's not done yet. Okay, what the fuck? There's only 3 books out right now. There's more coming. Excuse the fuck out of me. I did not realize that. Mistakes were made. Well, anyway, I am gonna read this. I really, 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 really want to. It looks phenomenal. It looks like the kind of series that would absolutely suck me in, and I love the dynamic and the plot and the idea. However, will I be reading it anytime soon? Yes. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. No further questions. From Blood and Ash, y'all. I've been meaning to read this for so long. I just showed you guys in one of my last videos that I tried to read From Blood and Ash once upon a time, and then I did in fact give up, but I will be going back to it. It's a maiden destined for ascension finds herself torn between duty and forbidden desires for her guard amidst a fallen kingdom's violent resurgence. So I feel like a lot of these are like, a lot of them have the same vibe, but all different characters and different dynamics and different fantasy systems and all of that stuff, which makes it so much fun. And I feel like I could really, really fall in love with these. Like, these could be some top tier, god tier books for me. So that's why they're in my 25 for 25. You know, I like these are good. Like, I know they're good. I just need to get to. Chippity chop. Okay, another one. Next up, we've got the Legacy series. So the first book is this one, Reign of Shadows and Endings. A lot of my friends rated this 5 stars, which is quite literally the only reason why it's on here. I have not really heard much of it besides my besties giving it 5 stars, but that's all I need. That is literally all I need. Like, if my best friends or my mom, who is also coincidentally my #1 best friend, tells me to read a book, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I need nothing else. You know what I mean? It's a forgotten realm where a human, as fucking usual, becomes entwined with powerful heirs, threatening the balance of power and uncovering dark secrets. Guys, when am I, the human, gonna be thrown into one of these fucking universes? Because Zodiac Academy, this book, it seems like From Blood and Ash, like all of these are just like humans getting thrown into this universe, like ACOTAR, and then falling for like these fae and their lives change. And when is that going to happen to me? You know what I mean? Because I'm still waiting. I'm just a girl still waiting. When is that going to happen? I'm literally going to die before that happens. What the fuck? So, God, if you're listening. Anytime now. Okay, next one is a completely different one. I want to read this book so bad. Grave Matter. Okay? Grave Matter. It just looks like such a vibe. It's a dark romance, like gothic thriller. Yeah, it has every single genre. And I love the cover also. It just kind of gives. I'm not gonna lie. This one is horror romance meets science fiction in this dark and delicious gothic psychological thriller. Okay, so we've got grad student Sydney. She's getting a second chance. Getting a dream opportunity presents itself when a prestigious foundation is doing promising Alzheimer's research. Sydney leaves the shambles of her old life to join dozens of students in an isolated lodge hidden away in remote Vancouver. What? But the foundation harbors more than brilliant minds. Everyone around her is hiding a horrible secret, including the resident psychologist she's falling in love with. A student disappears and no one seems to care. Ghosts walk the walls. Snow falls in the middle of summer. Dead animals move like the living. The more Sydney uncovers about the foundation, the more she begins to question her own sanity. What? Okay, yeah. I want to read it. It has everything I could possibly want. Like, I want to do a 24-hour readathon soon, and I think that book could be perfect to go on there. Grave Matter. Yes. Now, this next one I've shown plenty of times because I've been meaning to read this for quite some time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This year is the year. And it is Fantasma. This is book 1. I think there will be more books. I don't know if it's like gonna be a duology, if it's gonna be a trilogy. I have no fucking idea. But I know that one is coming out soon. But I'm just putting Fantasma on here. It's like a Caraval kind of thing. It kind of gives me that Caraval vibe, like that magic game kind of situation. It says that a young woman enters a deadly contest to save her sister, but finds herself drawn to a mysterious stranger who offers to help her navigate lethal trials ahead. That's literally Caraval. That's literally the same thing. So yeah, I'm fucking in. Immediately, yes. Okay, this one I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to know a single fucking thing about this, because apparently what's good about this book is if you go in absolutely blindly. So that's what I'm going to do. It's Metal Slinger. I'm not going to look at anything. Not gonna look at anything. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know. I want to go in blindly and enjoy the ride. Fairytale. Okay, this one is a thick one, but I'm very excited to read this. I kind of want to save this for when I want a life-changing book, because I have heard phenomenal things about this book, and you guys sent it to me, the paperback, and so I need to fully immerse myself in Fairy Tale. It gives everything. Like, I think it could be a top tier 5-star everything for me book. So I need to read it at the perfect time. I can't just pick it up willy-nilly. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever said willy-nilly. I don't like it. Let's take it back. A young woman travels to a mysterious town to claim her inheritance, only to find herself caught in a web of secrets, supernatural forces, and a dangerous love triangle with two enigmatic men. Excuse me, it's a love triangle? I don't think I knew that. Did I know that? Did I know that going in, guys? Did I know that? Oh god, I must have known that, didn't I? Oh god. Oh no. What am I getting myself into? I always say I hate love triangles, but I eat them up. Let's be fucking honest. Like, I'm so inconsistent. I eat them up. One thing about me is I'm a liar. NOC Deadia. Yeah. NOC Deadia. Everyone has talked about this book. Everyone fucking loves it. Even people that don't really usually read like gothic, dark, romance, fantasy kind of thing, they love this book. So therefore it must be good. Okay, I know this author has other books too. I want to start with this one and then we'll see if I want to venture out through more of her work. A dark academia gothic romance about a young woman who attends a prestigious university to find a cure for her mother's illness and becomes entangled in a web of secrets and forbidden love with her enigmatic professor. Okay, what's up with like Amazon and their synopsis saying enigmatic and web of secrets? Because this is the second. It's not the second one? This is not the second one that I just read that said that. Maybe it's like just a AI generated thing that I need to not be reading. Dracadius? His name is Dracadia? Oh, Dracadia University. Oh, okay, it's a university. Oof, that scared me. I thought his name was Dracadia. Dracadia is the university. Mortu vivos docent. The dead teach the living. Mortu vivos docent. I want to know how to say that. Mortu, is this Latin? I feel like it's Latin. I speak Portuguese. I don't know how to say this, guys. I'm sorry. Pronunciation. Let's see. How do you say it?
Mortui vivos docent.
Mortui vivos docent.
Mortui vivos docent.
Mortui vivos docent. Oh, Mortui vivos docent. I can't wait to read NOC Deadia, Mortui vivos docent. I need to read the Book of Azrael. Guys, I bought this at a small romance bookstore in Florida, and every single one of you guys commented on my TikToks and Instagram saying that it is so good and that you love it. And I did get informed that it's probably going to be like 6 books. I thought it was done. I'm not going to lie. I fear it's not. I fear everything at this point is a series. Like, I don't think I'm going to find anything that I can just read by itself. I think NOC Deadia is a standalone, actually. And Fairy Tale. Okay, so I'm lying. Again, going back to my original statement.
One thing about me is I'm a liar.
World Ender meets Ender of World. 1,000 years ago, Diana gave up her life in the desert of Eoria to save her dying sister. She called upon anyone who would listen, not expecting a monster far worse than a nightmare to answer. Now she does what Caden asks, even if that means securing an ancient relic from very creatures that hunt her. Okay. So he's like is he a demon? 2 heroes, Diana and Liam, join forces to save their worlds and confront their own demons in the process. It kind of seems like it's going to be like an enemies to lovers kind of thing. It kind of seems like there's going to be demons involved that like could turn out to be villains, but villains that we enjoy. If you know, you know. Yes, I'm immediately in. That seems like exactly my type of book. Okay, I'm reading Manacled. Manacled is coming out soon. It's getting published soon. And this is a fan fiction that I've had on my Kindle. I kid you not, for I think 2 years now, it's been sitting on my Kindle, and I want to fucking read it, but it's never the right time. It's never the right time. And also I'm a little bit scared because everyone cries at this book. Everyone gets really sad and I don't have it in me. You know what I mean? Like I've just been crying so much lately. I really don't know if I have it in me to read Manacled anytime soon, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest because I know that it has the potential to be one of my favorite books. So I really need to read it. And it's Hermione fanfiction, guys. Guys, I love me some Draco Malfoy. I love Hermione. I need to fucking read it. On a completely different fucking note, we have Drive by Kate Stewart. This is just a romance. It is not fantasy whatsoever, but I love me some Kate Stewart because I read the Ravenclaw trilogy and it changed me. Yeah, it changed me. So obviously I have to read other books by her. Now, was it painful? Yes. Is Drive just as painful? I don't know. There are other books in this, like it's the Bittersweet Symphony duet, but the other one's about 2 different characters, and my bestie Bailey is obsessed with this series, with this book specifically, and she said I don't have to read the next one. So I don't think I'm gonna read that one. I think I'm just gonna read Drive and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what my heart desires. But it's about music. I know that. It says music, the heart's greatest librarian. Can't help but agree. The average song is 3.5 minutes long. Those 3.5 minutes could lead to a slow blink, a glimpse of the past, a catapult of the soul into a heart-shattering nostalgia. At the height of my career, I had the life I wanted, the life I'd always envisioned. I'd found my tempo, my rhythm. Then I received a phone call that left me off key. I I see what you did there. You see, my favorite songs had a way of playing simultaneously. I was in love with one man's beats and another's lyrics. Wait, what? But when it came to the soundtrack of my life, how could anyone choose a favorite song? So to erase any doubt, I ditched my first class ticket and decided to take a drive. Fixed on the rear view, 2 days, 1 playlist, and a long road home to a man who was waiting for me. Which man? Oh God, I already want to know. You see? Okay, that has me. That has me. The next one's called Reverse. I don't know if I'll read Reverse, but I'm immediately reading Drive because that just already got me. Like just that little glimpse of what it's about. And it's a little love triangle though. Oh, rats up a rat tree. Rats up a rat tree. Everyone has already read this, okay? It's also a gothic fantasy, and it's a duology that people are absolutely obsessed with. One Dark Window, I have not fucking read it. I love being fashionably late. I love reading things way later than it is socially acceptable to do so, okay? So here I am. It is about Elspeth. She needs a monster, and the monster might be her. I've read that sentence so many fucking times because I've picked up One Dark Window so many fucking times, and I just have never bit the bullet. Never bit the bullet, bit the bullet. It doesn't hurt, but I still hate the image of you kissing her. Chalk it up to it's all for the better at her place right now. Come on, guys, name that song. Taking off your shoes, she's lying down. And tell me, is she prettier than she was on the internet? Are your conversations cool? Like, are you even interested? I know what you are. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I will read One Dark Window, hopefully. I think it's called The Shepherd's Duet. I remember that because I thought of Shepherd's Pie when I first saw it. I've never had shepherd's pie, but I hear that it's all the rage. A Touch of Gold and Madness. I have never seen this book before. Why did I put it on here? Why did I put it on here? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know what this book is about. Guys, fairy tales are for the naive. Yeah, fairy tales are for the naive. Prince Charming, who fuck that? Princess Assassin Grade Monroe is ordered by her father to kill the villainous prince responsible for starting a war that threw the world into a post-apocalyptic society. Okay, so she has vengeance on her mind. I literally spit all over your face. I'm so sorry. One. Unable to complete the task, she must return to the king's palace empty-handed. Okay, Prince is on a mission of his own to kill the king. Oh, wait. So she's supposed to kill the prince, but the prince has a mission of it. Oh, she's supposed to kill this prince and she's gonna fall in love with this prince. Guys, she's gonna fall in love with this prince. I already know. Yes, I'm fucking sat. As you can see, I'm sat. Okay. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at this and you're thinking, Larry, what the fuck? You want to put yourself through this again? Yes, I want to read Game of Thrones. Let me explain myself. I watched Game of Thrones for the first time ever in 2023. I know. I was, again, the last person to watch it. I like to be fashionably late. I've told you this before. You're not keeping up. Listen, okay? Open your ear holes. I want to read it. Literally, Giant's mom got me the pretty Game of Thrones set for Christmas from Barnes & Noble, and I'm just so excited to have it in my fucking hands, and I want to read it. Now, I don't think that author is ever going to finish that series, you guys. I'm a little bit scared because I don't know if George R.R. Martin, I think is his name, is ever going to give us the rest. But I want to join the Phantom and wait. Let me in, please. I would like to join, and I would like to just sit there and wait for the next book. And if it doesn't come out before I die, then oh well. It'll be the cliffhanger of my life. But I want to fucking read it. Because if the show is that good, if the show changed my life as much as it did, I cannot imagine what the book series will do to me. So I'm definitely fucking reading it. This is another one that I've picked up quite a bit of times, I'm not gonna lie, and tried to read it, and it just did not hit at the moment. Like, I remember picking this up, and I thought, like, it's telling the story, and I remember it starts with her and her dad, and I thought her dad was gonna be the love interest, and it turned out he was her dad, and I was like, okay, I'm literally not in the mindset for this. I was not even fucking paying attention. How did I not realize that was her father? Like, why was I cheering for him? Excuse me? Anyway, so The Serpent and the Wings of the Night. This, I think, is a duology as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, no, it's not. There's more. But I think the other books are about different characters. I think the duology is just about the same characters. Yeah. Anyway, it's Hunger Games meets vampires in this heart-wrenching epic fantasy romance of dark magic and bloodthirsty intrigue. And I do want to read Carissa Broadbent's other stuff too. I'm not going to put the other books in this 25 for 2025 because we have a very limited number of books that we can put, specifically 25. And so I'm not going to put it. But I do want to read her other series, like The Daughter of No Worlds or whatever the fuck. But this is just the one I'm going to read first. And it's vampires. I love vampires. And I love Game of Thrones. Did I say Game of Thrones? I meant Hunger Games. Oh no. They wrote Zodiac Academy, therefore they can do no wrong. I must read their next series. Now, this is probably going to be left in a cliffhanger, and I'm probably going to be waiting for a really long time because I don't know how long this series is going to be. I don't know when the next books are going to come out. I don't know anything. I'm just kind of going to throw myself in there and hope for the best, but it's Never Keep by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. I love Zodiac Academy. That's literally my only fucking excuse for wanting to read this. That's all I need. This man scares me. This man scares me. It's Misbourne. It's Brandon Sanderson. He has a very strong cult following, which I love. I love. Again, I want to be involved. I want to be in. I want to be a part of the group, and I'm very, very scared. I want to jump into high fantasy. I want to be a high fantasy girly through and through. But will I ever be? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Like, I'm putting Game of Thrones on here. I'm putting Misbourne. I want to jump into these universes and try really hard, but we'll see if I get there. But I am going to give it my best shot, okay? I also eventually do want to read Lord of the Rings, but like, I feel like I need to ease myself into that one. But Misbourne, apparently it's like incredible, and it's a trilogy that you need to start with Brandon Sanderson, and it's a fantasy like political series, and it's part of the Cosmere universe, I think. But he has like so many different books. Like, guys, there's, oh my god, I'm getting literally I am getting overwhelmed just looking at this. Look at this. Do you see this? Guys, do you see that? Do you see that? Oh my god. What I'm trying to say is there's quite a bit to go through here, but I feel like I can do it. It just might take me a really fucking long time. Yes! I want to read Blood of Hercules. Again, I want to try different white chooses. I really, really fucking do. Therefore, I must try this. I don't think there's another one that's out yet in this series. I think this is the only one. Villains of Lore. I love that title. It says a shy foster child discovers she's a Spartan with godlike powers, attending a war academy with intimidating mentors, professors, while navigating the world of titans and immortals. And then it is a white choose, and she's Hercules. Bitch. Yes. Yes. Immediately in. This book I've been meaning to read for a really long time. I just have to catch myself in the perfect mood. It's Exiled by Jessie Walker. It is an romance, and my mom read it and she really, really liked it, and I've had it on my TBR for a really long time. It looks like it's a slow burn. I'm not really sure if it is, but I know these people meet in rehab, so it looks like there's gonna be a lot of trauma, and you know I love me a good trauma. You know I love pain. It says Nolan Dressen. Okay, so he's newly divorced, recovering alcoholic, double this guy's age, and then he's 18, thrown into rehab. Exiled is a full-length emotional standalone. Yes. Yes, you had me at emotional. You had me at emotional. And like I said, I've had such a hard time finding standalones lately that I feel like any standalone I get is just like, I find fucking gold. So yes, I will be reading Exiled. I know that this does have other books in like an interconnected standalone series as well, but I will probably just be reading Exiled. Unless I become obsessed, then fuck. I lied. Now, to my core, I am a Mafia romance reader. I love me a good Mafia romance, okay? I've loved it for years now. I will always love the Mafia. I am loyal to the Mafia. Mafia, if you're watching this, I'm loyal to you. So I want to read Devan Hearts by Jaga Cole. I hear he's like the best fucking Mafia author, and he's a man. Guys, he's a man. He's a man, but he writes romance, and apparently people fucking love it. Yes, yes, I'm so fucking down with it. I am down to try this. This is a dark enemies to lovers Mafia romance. It says, to stop a Mafia war, I'm forced to marry my sworn enemy. Of course, they always are. Like every time in the Mafia, it's always enemies to lovers, and they're always forced to get married, because that's apparently how you solve everything in the Mafia, is marriage. And, well, I've never seen contrary to that, so I'm just gonna fucking trust you with it. I want to read it. I want to read the entire series, but I know it's like really big. So I'm just putting the first one, Deviant Hearts, but I do want to go through this man's like entire catalog if I like it. Like he could be my next Rena Kent. I could see that happening, you know? I feel great vibes. Okay, this series, guys, it's the Off Balance series by Lucia Franco. And she's a gymnast, and I think he is her mentor, her tutor, her coach, her teacher. Yeah, he's her teacher. She's a gymnast, and it is a slow burn romance between them, and there's like several books in the series, and I have been meaning to read this for years. I kid you not, I've been meaning to read this for like 3 years. It's actually disgusting the amount of time that I've tried to read this book, and I just have not been in the perfect mood for it. It has to go on my fucking list, because I'm reading it. If it's the last thing I do, I am reading it. Okay, Scouts Honor. Remember that giant said that. Scouts Honor. Is this how you do it, Scouts? Truth, dare, spin, bottles. You know how to ball. I know Aristotle. Where was I going with this? Oh, it's true, square, Scouts, honor. You know what you wanted, and boy, you got her. What was I saying? I've been meaning to read this for a really fucking long time, and it is time, okay? It is time. I want to read it. I want to read it so bad. We've got Balance, Execution, Release, Twist, and Dismount. And Out of Bounds. Jesus. Okay, but I'm just gonna aim for balance, and we'll see what happens. I heard fantastic things about The Fabric of Our Souls. My mom read it. She loved it. Again, whatever my mom reads, I will be fucking reading. So I'm gonna read it. It says, he craves life, she craves death. And it seems like it is absolutely fucking soul destroying. And again, I love to have my soul destroyed. I'm 26 years old and I want to die. Oh my God. Oh my God. Literally me. Literally me. Except I just turned 29. Guys. Guys, I'm turning 30 this year. Guys, that's crazy. That's crazy. 29? 29?
29? 29?
Guys, that's crazy. Wait, I hear your 30s are like so fun. I'm really excited, but also I'm a little bit nervous because what if my life goes downhill and like I don't amount to anything? It'll be fine. Anyway, I'm 26 years old and want to die. So when I wake up in the hospital with my brother weeping over me, I know my life is about to change. What I didn't expect was the nurse with cruel eyes and morbid sense of humor that surpassed my own. Wait, I'm even more surprised when I arrive at Harlow Sanctum and realize that my brother selected an unorthodox rehabilitation center that rooms people based on their treatment plans. And my roommate is none other than the man with cruel eyes I met the day prior. Wait, he was her nurse? And then, but now they're in the same, yeah, I'm reading it. Yeah, I'm reading it. It sounds just fucked up enough to be perfect for me. Now, remember I was talking about how much I love the Mafia? I also love the Bravka. I love crime. The Bradva. Guys, it's like the Mafia, but like the Russian Mafia, I guess. The Brava. Whatever. The fuck. I love them, okay? And I want to read this. Braa Bride. I hear the series is really good too. By TJ Maguire. And I love the covers. So, immediately yes, okay? It says the Brava rules Las Vegas, Costa Nuestra rules New York. What happens when they merge families? Yes, they're probably gonna have to get married, I'm assuming. I'm assuming they're gonna have to get married. It's the first book in the series, and the series is all interconnected standalones. Each book centers around a different couple. The overall storyline flows throughout the entire series. Yes.
Yes, 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 give it to me now.
I'm immediately so in. I'm so in. Anything that has like Jeremy Volkov and Adrian Volkov, well, they don't have them, but they're in there because they're part of that Mafia. I'm in. Hey, if anybody from like the actual Mafia is watching this, like I don't want to join or anything. I'm just saying. I partake in the book world, okay? But I don't want to, I'm sorry, I don't want to join you. I fear that I would not make it. And lastly, I want to read Ruthless Boys because I love Zodiac and I have to read it. I know this is the second book by these authors that I put, but I want to read Never Keep Out. I want to read Ruthless Boys and I'm just obsessed because I love Gabriel. I love Gabriel so much. I love Leon. I love Dante. I want to get into that universe. I don't know exactly when because Zodiac fucked me up so hard that I don't know when I'll be prepared to read something like that again, but I will get to it. Wow, guys, I can't believe we did this. Like, we're so determined. Like, when we set our minds to something, we do it because I did not think this video was gonna get done. And yet here we are. We did it. I'm so proud of us. Anyway, those are the 25 books that I really, okay, you turned into Casper. Hello? These are the 25 books that I really do want to read in 2025. At the end of the year, we're gonna get back to this and we're gonna see Future Larry. This is a message for President Snow. This is a message for, fire is catching. And if we burn, you burn with us.
Fire is catching. And if we burn, you burn with us.
This is a message for Future Larry from Past Larry. Hello, bitch. Did you read all of these 25 books that you said you were gonna read? If you did, as you fucking should. What do you want, a cookie? You want a round of applause? No. No one is going to applaud you. You did what you fucking should have, okay? And if you didn't do it, then shame. Shame. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope your 2025 was good. As of right now, we are full of hopes and dreams. How are we feeling now? Let me know. That was my message from me to me. Guys, I can't wait to see that at the end of the year. Okay, I love you guys. Let me know the 25 books that you want to read in 2025. Just drop them all down below. I will get Rex from you. I love you. Seth Capella. Okay.